Natasha already knew that this person has 4 baby mamas or something.
Five.
Five,
Yeah.
including Natasha.
Including her, yes, including her.
You get me?
Guess what? The most
What kind of kind? So the chat is
And there's a football team. So maybe you want to have your own team. I don't know, but I'm just.
I need a sip for this.
How many do you need to be in a field?
11.
Oh, so like 5. There's 6 more to go. And on the previous episode, you mentioned that you hooked up with one of the YoTV presenters, and we never really got to know exactly which presenter it is.
But my thing is, do I really have to tell everybody? Because that's what I was dealing with the whole entire week. Everyone was on my case, wanting to know exactly who's the YoTV presenter. I mean, guys, come on.
Come on, first of all, I had to deal with a week full of people on some, show me your bookmarks. And I took a shot, by the way.
But did you show people your bookmarks?
No,
I'm saying the people out there that were asking about your bookmarks.
Yes.
Did you?
Not the people, just the person.
Also,
to whom it may concern.
Yes.
So you're gonna show people and you don't show us.
Yeah, I took a shot when I was here because I knew that I didn't want to show you guys my bookmarks. Because I told you, my bookmarks are still filled with Americans.
And who's that person?
Marawena, don't run away from what we're talking about. Which YoTV presenter was it?
I'm trying to run away from this conversation because one thing that I know is
mention names.
I'm not
to
gonna
give you an
tell
idea to remind you.
One thing that is gonna happen is as you guys will be mentioning names, I'll be like, okay.
Give me a year.
I'm not gonna do that.
Cece.
Nah.
Something.
Nah.
Sypho.
Nah.
That's a long time ago.
Guys, I'm old. I'm a granny up in this shit.
I thought today you're giving dad and
Oh, yeah, shit.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
she's on another level today. I like your vibes. And I must say you guys look fucking dope.
pretends to be shocked. Really pretends to be shocked. Anyway, everybody, welcome to yet the biggest podcast, Dot Trends. With myself, your guy, your one and only boy, Dornija, the Levitator. The theme for today is We Are Black, as in we are back. And of course, I'm not doing this by myself. I am with my very, very black co-host.
Very, very black.
What's good, my people?
We're good. I love the fact that you are doing the introduction today because then I'll be able to mention my accolades.
Okay. What are your accolades?
So give me a chance to introduce myself.
Yes. Introduce yourself.
Without further what?
Further ado.
Further ado.
Ladies
How do
and
you even
gents.
pronounce it?
Without further ado.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, without wasting any more time, we give you the real Magivano.
A show. Real Makivano here, Abuti Wama 2K. Obviously, I'm a radio broadcaster. I'm a DJ, a podcaster. What else? I've done a lot in the entertainment industry. What else have I done? Remind me.
You were an actor at some point. You
Well,
did
I only
ads
act on
at some
music
point.
videos. Come
You
on.
make music.
And also, you are a video vixen.
In my own videos, though. Let's get it clear. Because
Should I mention to people that please go and check that music video. It's called Tembalami, right? I've never seen somebody express their love language like he has. Because number one, what I've got to realize today is that he actually prefers picnics.
Oh,
Right. So
well, I did it in a music video, but yeah, it's something that I'd like to explore as well because I've never really explored that part of life. Have you guys explored picnics?
yeah.
Is it?
I'm very loved.
You
I
are that
experience
girl.
everything.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, then. That's beautiful. Have you?
But I wasn't expecting that to come to me.
No, it has to go around the room.
Of course, picnics are a love language above anything else. I'm more of an outdoors type of person more than I'm an indoors type of person. So picnics, absolutely sign me up.
It makes sense. Anyway, without wasting any time, get us into, the
Me, right?
I was about to say that, okay, go by your way. Now you finished your accolades. Now,
fine, guys. I'm
Big
Big
Jess.
Can I go? You guys didn't introduce yourselves.
Big
Shem
Jess.
Aski.
No, it's fine. We understand. I get we did a lot last week, Lohor. You're one person. You lack accountability. First
You know what's
of
the problem?
all, main character.
Ha,
You
ha,
are the
ha,
main
ha,
character.
ha.
Suffering from main character syndrome. What else? Do you have
How
anything
did we
else to
get
add?
there? Why are you guys coming for me? It's too early.
It's one
on
thing
the
for
show.
people to come for you. Right now, we're not coming for you. We're just opening your eyes so that you can see what everybody else is
Oh,
saying.
correct.
Nah, don't think about it like that. But
Okay.
can we?
Yeah, can we? I mean, how can I even skip that? The superstar. Look at you, girl.
It's a downer now.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
killed
nah,
the vibe.
It can't.
Did you say y'all?
You guys
Batongwena.
have murdered
Ha.
the ambiance. Anyway, guys, it's your girl, Big Jess. You know, small you, Big Jess forever and ever. Not only am I a musician, I'm a talent manager. I run companies.
sure.
Get busy, ne?
I run companies, girl.
Plural.
Mfe million, mfe tawanyana, Jonzame.
Indaba yo. What a million?
Yeah, million.
Get 999,000.
Ke tla nketsa karanta.
Okay, that's okay, okay, I got you. But anyway, guys, what's up? Welcome to the second episode of Dot Trends.
Wait for me.
I'm
Wait
not
for
gonna
me.
stop looking at you like this.
Wait for me. Do
I
it
know
again.
you want that dead money. You know what I'm saying?
Do it again. Though I wasn't part of the clappy.
Nah, the train missed you, so it's fine.
You missed the
I
train.
kind of feel like right now my conversations need to be with Jess because, you know, like, hi, Jess.
Guys, get lala, yo. I have a taxi waiting for me outside. Shit. I don't have nothing.
About that and all, let's get the show on the road. Obviously, we do know Lohor, everybody likes to
But
carry.
it's valid ngaphandle self. You didn't
Ubani?
introduce yourself.
I
your
did.
accolades.
I am
Your
Tunisia.
accolades. Today we're dealing with accolades.
There's nothing else. Like, what else have I done in
I'm
life?
Tunisia.
I was
I am
born,
him.
bred, and I'm here.
And also, I bumped into your profile somewhere on the net. You've been doing radio. Why? Only
I thought you were gonna say you bump into my profile on Tinder.
Ha!
Tinder. Like, it's an online dating. Have you?
But yeah,
Yeah, I have.
You
I
have?
am
Yeah, but we'll talk about it. Let him continue.
I am a radio broadcaster.
Yeah.
I don't only do media or entertainment. I also do corporate. So yes, I'm a radio broadcaster.
Yeah.
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
And I am
A podcaster?
a podcaster.
podcaster.
Not you guys giving me. And also, I feel like nobody really knows what I do because I also don't really know what I do. I'm very versatile when it comes to entertainment. Quote me right, please.
You dabble into a couple of things.
I dabble into a couple of things. Like, give me a microphone and be like, hit a note or two. I'm gonna do my best to give you a note or two.
Ken, I have a big problem. I have a big problem because he's always telling me that he can sing, but when I say, give me a note or two, give me a bar or two, dollars.
Let me give you something to work with.
Yeah.
I know you guys carry bags.
Okay.
I know you do.
Okay.
What are the stuff that you carry in your bags?
Backpack.
It's a
If
tricky
you know, you know.
What do you guys carry in your bags? I won't be the first one.
Nah, big Jess.
I don't
Go first.
I don't carry big bags
Yeah.
because I don't know. Can I let trauma go primary? They used to give us these big ass bags, you know. So I like
Was it the
The
Bible
small
bag?
ones.
the Bible bags, you know,
Ah, okay,
Judas,
okay.
you know. So I have a little bag. It needs to have my license is always on my phone.
Yeah.
My card, because sometimes Apple Pay does not work,
Okay.
right? And lip stuff, and brown pencil liner.
Yeah.
And then if it's a very hot day, I'll carry like a little sample nyana like thing where I go like on my perfume.
Yeah.
I just
Oh.
All
right.
I want a portable nyana,
Yeah.
and a brush, which is always in
Hairbrush, toothbrush.
hairbrush.
Toothbrush for in case
And
you
mara
want to.
anke hairbrush ke dula ke siya ko koloing.
Or hairbrush and nagokoloing. So
Ish,
that's
like
the
you see
only
now.
brush that you.
I mean, I don't sleep malunde. I sleep at home.
Okay, hence nigga mention a toothbrush to say, are you gonna say toothbrush because maybe you're gonna malunde vibes going on?
Guys, even if ulala malunde, are you telling me a young 29.9 rand for toothbrush, you can't go buy it at the gas station in the morning?
Let me tell you something about that. Actually, what am I saying? Because nala malunde but I mean, I expect to find my toothbrush there. I don't have to carry it though.
You don't even have to wake up in the morning to go buy it.
Like, I have to find it there. I mean, it's not like you don't know that I'm coming over.
But besides that, I think it's normal to have, extra stuff. For me, when I buy, I don't want to get myself in a situation where I run out of toilet paper. Now I have to go buy it when I need it. So usually what I do is I buy with bulk. So even with toothbrushes as well, there's always going to be 3-4 new ones lying in the house.
I would not trust you.
Why?
Because who the fuck do these... Can we swear, guys? I'm so sorry.
You've been doing
They're
that.
making me drink the
Amen.
devil's
All
juice.
your
Amen,
life, you
amen.
had to
Who
cuss.
the hell do these toothbrushes belong to? Why you got
me.
4?
Okay, just to justify
But they
his
bring
answer,
you,
right?
though.
Exactly.
Toothbrushes, you can buy them in bulks because remember, you have to change them after a period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
3 months. Yeah.
So obviously, if I get like a toothbrush, well, not a pack of toothbrush that I can buy, maybe give it 3. I know that I'm sorted for like the next coming 9 months.
9 months, yeah.
You get. So that is okay. But
but nah.
in my bag, what I carry, let's see. Obviously, there has to be lab therapy.
Yeah.
I have a highlighter because you
Yes.
never know where or what you're going to be doing. Because
Highlighter.
during the day, it's a good thing. Not to say that I have it, but I do have it. When you have good skin, your skin reacts differently to the weather. So
What is
when
a
it's hot-
highlighter? Educate me.
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
when it's hot
okay.
outside, I do not need a highlighter because my skin is not oily, but
Yeah.
it has a certain glow to it.
Moisturize.
You know? So
Yeah.
I don't need highlighter for that. And then in the evenings, that's when I do need the highlighter. So a highlighter, you basically apply it so that when you are against the light, it shimmers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
right.
highlight.
Okay.
So
okay.
I
Yeah.
got that. And then obviously you gotta have pressed powder. I don't care if you
You
are
have a lot in your
fem-
bag, hey?
I don't care if you're female or you're male. You just need to be able to know that you need to be able to control your skin because, like I'm saying, you never know the type of environments that you're going to.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be one of those people when you get to the club, you are always sweaty. You just want to wipe yourself.
Is that what press powder does?
Of course. For
But
me,
what does it do
gives me
then?
the matte finish.
Yeah. But what if your pores are so strong?
That's my thing.
You need to understand your skin. I've bonded with my skin since primary school that I know how to treat it now. I know
Damn.
if I have an outbreak, which products to go to. When I don't have any outbreaks, I know which products to go to. When it's raining, I know what to use. When it's
But
hot,
clearly, I have a lot to learn from you.
you do. You
Same,
do.
because I'm sunburnt as hell.
And I also have wipes, hand wipes.
How big is your bag?
That's my thing because he's mentioning 1,000 items.
So my bag used to be small up until I got a 4-wheel bag.
It's true. It's true.
And so
I love how you put it.
Ever read.
No,
Yes, him.
Pull up. Okay, sharp.
Patong ganti ngay pelagay tosa. What kind of bag are you guys talking about?
No.
I thought you talking like a casual bag, like if I'm going for lunch, what's always there?
Nah.
It's
Also,
Hey.
I have my cards just for in case. I mean, like you need your, say for instance, your Discam card, your Clicks card, your engine card, just, those type of cards because you need them for points and stuff. And then I also have hand lotion because you need to have hand lotion.
I want hand lotion.
Oh, no, because hand lotion.
you didn't give me hand lotion,
And
Sheba.
you said, oh, it's hard.
So haircuts are
Unless if you left it.
Haircuts are
Unless no
no.
sabat.
Haircuts
Hey,
are
unless
no.
Nasabati, and
Don't
which is going to be a
threaten us.
problem.
Don't threaten us.
Haircuts are no. Light hola. Kuya lang.
Rokufatawa. Rakaskarai, no. One thing that I can tell you, I'm
Your
very
threatening
confident.
techniques work.
I'm very confident with this one. Rakaskarai, because I've been asking. I've been asking the whole entire time, and I didn't get it. Hence, Kiri, confidence to
But
say.
he didn't get it because he looked for it or he just took my word for it.
Redropa tawa. If ever
Or
we are to
he
find
took
it,
my word
I will
for
do
it.
it.
It's a we.
No.
Don't involve me.
But yes, I also have that, and yeah, it depends what data is really.
Yeah.
But those are just the essentials that I have, and of course, I always have to have my cologne with me because you always gotta smell fresh all
Yeah.
the time. And then I get we're not talking about an overnight bag; we're just talking about your carry bag. So that's
Your
normally-
day-to-day carry bag.
yeah, that's normally what I have, and also I have accessories, earrings, and rings because I might want to change my accessories late at night.
You're a complicated
during
person.
the day. No, I get a night plan my day ahead. So before I sleep,
How many days do you have in a day? Because you carry so many things. I feel like, Njay, you're gonna keep on changing, undecided.
you can have a full day where you are attending different things, and those different things do not accommodate one outfit.
But when you attend different things, is it a day-to-day thingy? Because then, to me, it wouldn't make sense, if I'm being honest.
Those are just
if
essential
you are
things.
attending, different events, different things in one day, it's understandable, to have different things. But if your day, that, okay, fine, I have radio, I have podcast, maybe, let me stop there, because then it would add a lot of items. Then you know that, okay, fine, radio, I don't need anything. Podcast, that's thing I need to look dope. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but remember, what I'm saying is the general things that I have.
General things.
General things that are
What's
always in my bag. Like, best believe it's not.
Hold on.
You know, with earrings, I can change them whenever I want to change them. Rings, it depends. Like right now, I have nothing. Last week, I had something. So
Yeah.
it's that type of thing. What about you?
I'm the most simplest person in the world. One thing that you'll ever find in my bag, I don't carry a bag a lot, but when I do, that's going to be my wallet.
Yeah.
That's going to be my cell phone. That's going to be a power bank, because I use an iPhone 8 that is always on live support. And what else? Yeah, I love my cigars, man.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Unless
You know?
cigars have lost weight.
What
And
do you
they've
mean?
also changed color to white and orange.
Cigarettes.
Now it gives a lot of cigar lending into cigarettes, or cigarettes when they've turned
How,
into cigars.
Mara?
But I mean, as
Yeah,
long
my
as you're
smokes,
happy.
basically, that's what you're going to get in my bag. I don't carry a lot of things, unless if the day on its own, it's a bit hectic, nyana.
Yeah.
I have to carry, things that are going to protect me. Then, yeah.
All right, that's good. That's
Sure.
good. We have wasted our time talking about our bags because everybody's just attacking me on some, oh, you don't have hand
Oh,
lotion.
that's what I'm gonna
Like,
grocer.
conversation be like a hand lotion and a eating.
When I was on my
Okay,
grocer,
it's
it's
fine.
confirmed.
Since we all about lubricate
Eee.
hand lotion. No way. Hand lotions.
Wait. Is it something that you didn't mention that you have in a bag?
Don't even go there.
No.
Don't
Why would you
patronize.
make such a mistake then?
Hey, was can patronize.
Why would you make such a mistake?
It's not a
Jess,
mistake.
Big Jess, I feel like
Emang
he's
yana
not
kanti-
telling us something.
Let's move on.
I don't want to move on. I want to corner him.
Mara kanti hand lotion ya higher lower slippery, and that can also translate into.
Lubricant matso.
And also, I can lubricate by doing this.
Shem. Hey.
Kind of feel like I want to do an
go with
Jess.
to
an ASMR.
Act like I need a shot for this. Wow. The way in which you guys are studying.
Please, by all means, take shots. Because
Tell
what we're about to talk about right now needs your throats to be wide open. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm
And
on my
lubricated.
sobriety journey where I've decided to hand my life over to God for the whole year. So no alcohol for me.
Galubri.
Shem, we'll drink on your behalf. It's fine.
Please do.
But well, don't worry. That part of life is sorted.
Not only is money the root of evil, but alcohol is also the root of evil.
Who said
Just
that?
saying. Me.
Or you?
So let's kick
Okay.
things off by talking about our, I don't want to say favorites because they never officially announced to everybody that they are an item, but one party was able to officially announce that they have decided to go their separate ways. And I am talking about Natasha Thahane as well as Thembinkosi Nyoso Lodge.
Can we sing first before we talk about them? I just want to say, Everton Lodge.
Was it?
Lodge.
10 because number 10 was a lot.
And it's giving. You're like,
Lodge, buddy.
there. But
Yeah, let's jump into that.
So Natasha Thahane took to Instagram and social media to let everybody know that herself as well as Tim and Ngozi have decided to go their separate ways, but they remain good friends as well as good co-parents. And she's looking forward to the new chapter of her life. And also in a series of stories that she posted, there was one where there was an interview that happened between Oprah and Rihanna was opening up about the abuse that she went through with Chris Brown.
In the hands of Chris Brown.
And everybody was like, what does this mean?
True.
And then there was also one story, I can't really recall everything, but she said something along the lines of,
The abuse that she endured.
no,
or
she's
some
free
shit.
now, something like that.
Yeah, they made a good couple. They looked good together.
Are we shocked though that they broke up?
I'm very shocked. I thought for Lord, she was like, this is it. I mean, this is Natasha Thahane.
I'm not shocked.
Why?
And the reason I'm not shocked it is because, guys, Moja, it's a pandemic in our generation. Our relationship as young people, adi last day.
When you do it,
Adi last day.
I did last day. No, like on a serious note, they
Guys,
generally
our
don't
parents
last.
were together for like forever, but with our
Because
relationships,
they endured BS. Bro, now we're a generation where, look, this is how I want to be treated.
yeah.
If you fail to do that for me, I will gracefully bow out and find somebody who's willing to do it.
But also in our generation, it's really very easy to cheat because we are exposed to a lot of people on social media. So those are some of the things that actually, you know, contributed towards our relationships not lasting. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, there's always that thing of, man, there's always better out there. And you
Exactly.
see better everywhere you go. So,
Okay.
like J. Cole said,
No, I know
Love
where
yours.
you wanna go. I know where you wanna go, and we'll get there. But I'm just concerned that, you know, our relationships are not lasting at all because we see these things happening every single day. Can I tell you that when I saw the story, I was like, I'm not surprised.
really?
Like we're really going through the most
We're not
as young
though.
people.
No, people are not going through the most. Relationships have become transactions.
Very true. That also.
What you gonna give me if I do this thing for you?
And
right?
what do you think contributes to that?
But also,
Social media.
I just want to know, are we basing everything from a general aspect or basing it from a personal level? Because I'm
Just-
hearing you guys speak, right?
Yeah.
And my answer is basically just personal, you know?
Okay.
I'm not against our age group or the new generations not lasting in relationships because we
Yeah.
see a lot of that happening because now we know what we truly want, and if you are not getting what you are expecting to get, you
Yeah.
can always get it outside, right? But then also, I don't think people are getting into relationships with the exact intentions of knowing what a relationship is, because yes, I do agree with you, most do enter relationships with the whole with the context of it has to be transactional. What are you
True.
bringing to the table? I've heard that a lot. Like, what are you bringing to the table? Okay, sharp. What are you bringing to the table? But at the end of the day, is that fulfilling what a relationship should be? Or are we saying that the new generation relationships are only supposed to be transactional? Because personally, my relationships, whoever I get into a relationship with, I make it known. What's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. Mainly and purely for the fact that if I get myself used to somebody else's money, treats, gifts, and whatever, I'm going to become comfortable to not do that for myself. And I'm one person. Not to say I'm independent, but I like to work my ass off.
But my thing is also, I'm sure that you wouldn't mind presence.
I'm not saying I would.
You wouldn't mind being treated, you know, nicely. I guess that's the part and parcel of basically, you know, getting into a relationship. Such things happen because I individually, I'd like to take care of my person.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that now the whole entire setup has to be transactional.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you brought that up. I'm not saying don't get me anything. Of course, I love to be pampered.
Yeah.
You know, but what I'm saying, Kohori, I do not want to get into a relationship where I get an allowance. It's cute.
I never.
It's so cute, baby.
It's cute.
I
Who would-
never. If I
who
find
wouldn't
myself
want-
in that situation,
Yes.
Kenya,
Yes.
give me the 10,000 in my
whether
bank
you can
account.
go for that. Hence why I'm saying, Lohari, I try to understand when you guys were answering that, are we answering on a general aspect or are we answering on a personal aspect? And mine still remains. It really does
and then,
remain.
what's your opinion generally?
My opinion generally is that, yeah, everything is transactional. Like everything that I
True.
see out there, it's always, what are you bringing to the table? If you can't do this for me, then
And even with that, I need you to get how I see it.
yeah.
I want my person to do this for me so I can go post about it. So it's no more about what you do for me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
how I then show people who follow me, like,
This
you
is
know,
what I mean.
and that's where that's where
That's where we get it wrong. Hence, I'm saying social media is wrong. But also, before we even go any further,
social media is wrong.
it's
Social
wrong in a
media is
sense
not
that
wrong,
the
but-
influence that, you know, or what people consume, they tend to think that that's actually real life, what they see on social media. And forgetting that people put out there what they want
want
us
you
to
to
see. they never put their downfalls and all that. So hence I'm saying social media for me, for some strange reason, the way in which people, are consuming all this content and thinking that it's actually reality. That's where I have a problem.
Remember when we had the conversation, I told you that everything that everybody does had to start somewhere with somebody.
Yeah.
And then somebody admired that. And then they're like, I want to have this. I want to do this way. That's what's currently happening,
Yeah.
Because people have this idea that this is how a relationship is supposed to be based off what another person posted.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's why I don't post shit.
Neglecting the fact that before that person even posted, it had to start somewhere. We all have different love languages. Gifting is one of my love languages.
True.
And not to deviate from everything that everybody is saying, but all I'm just saying is that if you're gonna post based off you wanna impress people, then you're gonna live your life trying to impress people, and that's a very miserable life.
But also, the receiver is not always the problem. Sometimes the person who does these things, like you see these men who spoil their women, they will snap like, oh, this is what I'm doing, and then post it before the person even posts it. So
I've seen a lot of those as well.
So
I've seen a lot of those.
It's difficult to find genuine people.
You still,
Genuine people, because what is genuine?
You
No one
can.
wants that anymore. It's easy for people
True.
to just have babies with somebody. I can meet you today, 4 months down the line, we have a baby. 2 years later, we break up.
And not when I haven't been to Paris, to the US.
but
I
never. I don't think the conversation should be mainly based on the receivers as well as the givers. It's everyone combined, right? People behave differently. Right?
Yeah.
Just because I always prefer to keep my things to myself doesn't mean that you prefer to keep things for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with posting about the gifts that have been gifted to you by your partner or anybody else. It's fine. It's fun, right? But it becomes a problem when those things are no longer happening and you become mad.
Very true. But I feel like there's more to the Natasha and Lodge story. Maybe, yes, we've given our opinions, right?
Yeah.
Let's dive in deep into that story, because the Rihanna video, it's a red flag, especially if someone understand where the video comes from, right? So I want us to dive in a bit.
So are you saying she's
Let me give you a timeline.
protecting his image?
Let me give you a timeline.
Here's the tea. Give us the tea.
So I read that on 2020, when did we go into COVID?
Yeah,
2019.
2020 February, March.
Is it?
March 26th.
Yeah, from those months.
That's
I
our
remember.
producer there, guys. Big shout out, 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 big shout out. What's his handle? He is yet to be the biggest producer in the country.
Isn't it K-Tron?
Yeah, give out his handle, please.
don't know.
You can, producer. We decided to give
We
you a
will
mic
tag
today.
you and mention you somewhere.
Yeah.
My name is not K-Tron, it's Karabo.
But it used to be
No,
K-Tron.
we want your social media handle.
It's they_fresh_K.
It's sure.
Wait, did you
That's
say
our producer there.
they?
That's our
They
producer.
or the?
They.
Yes.
No, not they.
Neighbors.
You know?
know about this.
They_K_fresh.
Got
Okay.
it right. Got
Fresh
it
K.
right.
The fresh
Yeah.
K.
The fresh K.
Yes.
The fresh
so,
K. Beautiful.
September 7, 2020.
Yeah.
There was an assault case opened against Lodge, and he got bail for 2,000.
2,000, not 500,000.
Welcome
But-
to South Africa.
Like, welcome to South Joe.
It was an assault case.
It's assault though. You don't have a right to assault
Opened
anyone.
by who?
It was opened by his then girlfriend.
So he.
His
That's
then
a lot.
girlfriend. I'll give you the name.
So he has a thing about him where he's two hands on.
Exactly
But,
my point. The
when
reason
I
why
went
I
two
said
hands on, when
he
you're
must
going-
break it down, it is
Sugar
because
code.
actually there has been two
Allegedly.
cases.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
People.
yeah. There has been two cases rather, right?
Two reported cases.
Two reported cases. Do you understand? And Natasha now posting the Rihanna
You're in a
clip.
clip.
It says a lot. It says a lot
Yeah.
about it, the type of person that he is. And
So-
I want you to explain it to the end where Natasha also posted some couple of statuses, then it's gonna make sense.
Then it's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
So yes, like I said, in 2020, the girlfriend's name was Fundiswa,
Yeah.
right? That was in 2020, and then also in 2023, he was found guilty for assault with intent to do grievous bodily harm.
Second one.
Second,
Then what did Natasha say?
and then ke batla story sa Natasha.
She told her right.
Ke nkile
Natasha didn't say
screenshot.
anything.
Kwa mafelong-
she didn't
no.
say
Natasha
anything.
just kept quiet.
No, she didn't say anything, but there was a story that she posted. Are Suba Munu, this happened a long time ago. Now let me post in peace. Abo Hill and many, I'm grateful I came out alive.
That's the statement that bothers
I
me.
saw that.
So
It only came out now.
that's what I'm saying. It only came out now. So now we're talking about 3 events that happened: 2020, 2023, and this
Mara
now.
wa
But
mona
this
nyana,
this
man.
this this one that happened now, nobody said anything because,
Yeah.
like I said, when I saw the Oprah and Rihanna interview talking about Chris Brown and how abusive he was, and now I'm glad I
did
came
the
out
math.
alive. I don't know, but 1 + 1.
No,
And he's lucky.
I'm not saying it's two,
lucky
but-
with that because if it is what we think it is,
no,
Natasha
it is.
being in the industry, she's still such a good woman that she'll protect your image instead of saying this person.
But
went
fuck
to
image,
so-
because
so-
then
so.
we can protect the next woman out there. I mean, sometimes yes, I know that branding means a lot to us as artists, but then sometimes you just have to get to a point where you're like, fuck that. I can actually create awareness and actually protect the next woman out
Mara,
there.
akere women are calculative, so I'm assuming it could be. Let's say he's the man who financial support for the child, whatever. Should anything happen to this guy's launch, this
Yeah.
guy's career,
Yeah. And
Wana,
reputation.
you understand?
But are we gonna say it's fine then to live with
Sometimes
abusers
you need
in
to
our
understand
society?
that sometimes baby mamas or women with single moms always make that sacrifice
I just
for their
wanna,
child.
I just want to stress this out.
Yeah.
There are different forms of abuse. It does not always have to be physical. We don't know what transpired, but from what we've read, everybody sort of kind of thinks there may have been some kind of abuse happening there. Because
Physical abuse.
not physical. The abuse can
My-
be emotional.
No, my thing is, if it is emotional, she would have shared a video of someone saying, emotional abuse is da 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 da.
But you wouldn't say, I'm glad that I came out alive. And that's
You
one
killed me with your
big
words.
statement.
Let
That's
us-
one
You
big
can't say you
statement
killed
that
me
is
with your
bothering the
words.
shit out of me.
Awa.
Nna good relationship emotionally we didn't think we were gonna come out. We've been in relationships where physically we didn't even think we'd come out.
Yo.
All I'm just saying is that abuse comes in different forms and
Yo.
shapes. But the point of the matter is that they did not officiate the relationship out in the public. But the breakup is now official and is out there for
What is
everybody.
Lodge saying?
And
Did he
then
post anything?
No, he
No, he
didn't post
doesn't.
anything.
Throughout all these cases, he doesn't say anything.
He
He
doesn't
continues to be a superstar. He continues to be the soccer star that he is. Yeah?
No, I saw something about Lorraine.
Did you guys
being
know
the
that
boss.
Dodge moved from Orlando Pirates to Sundowns?
At this point, we don't even care
heard
about that.
To say
Right?
his career is.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I
And
don't
also,
care.
is he
I'm
still
not a
number
big
10?
fan of
Is he still playing
abusers.
number 10?
I'm not too
I
sure.
like that.
Hey, I don't even
When it comes to
care.
that.
I don't, at this point in time.
No, I do because
don't care about what-
it's soccer. Soccer has to do with boys, so that's why I care about it.
Hey, speaking of boys and soccer players,
Yes.
God damn.
Yes.
Okay. Do you
did
want to
you
say something?
know
Yeah.
that Johannesburg has a spike in the number of STIs in the country?
My
I'm not saying anything
God.
about soccer players.
Yeah.
They're so loyal.
I'm just trying to link the two together because how are we moving from
no,
talking about
Shani
soccer
was
players?
saying,
No, 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 no.
Banyana
linked.
Bona.
It's
no,
linked.
Banyana was smart. The girls are
It's
smart.
linked. It's linked. It's
Banyana, because the reason is obviously when you have a baby with somebody, there's no protection. Allegedly, apparently, he
No,
has like
it's
4
straightforward.
other
How
kids.
do you make a kid with a protection?
Okay, Amanyana, are we still talking about Lodge or are we talking
move.
about babies?
Thank you,
Mamela,
Lodge.
look. We spoke about lodge. Now the conversation is soccer players.
Yeah.
And linking it to the spike. In
We're not linking that. I don't know anything about sports
No, that's
being
not what I'm
linked to
saying.
STIs.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Explain it
Unless
better
you want to
then.
say something that we don't know.
The
The soccer study
conversation
affair,
was like on Twitter. They were saying, Natasha already knew that this person has 4 baby mamas or something.
Five.
Five,
Yeah.
including Natasha.
Including her, yes, including her.
You get me?
Ke squad, the most
What
affiliates.
kind of
So,
So the chat is
and there's a football team. So maybe you want to have your own team. I don't know, but I'm just.
I need
mean,
a sip for this.
how many do you need to
Guys.
be in a field?
11.
Oh, so like 5. There's 6 more to go.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
No ways, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So also that trust. Like I already know you have 4.
But I
I'm
want
number
you to.
5.
I want your
and then you still
transition.
do some shit.
Yeah. I want your transition, right?
Uh.
We're talking about soccer stars and we move to the spike. And we're going to get into that in detail, right? So what is the transition there, just so we are aligned?
Akuna transition.
Okay.
SCI stats, dikupugile, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm not saying
okay.
nothing
That
about
makes
soccer
sense.
Nothing to do with
players.
soccer. But this is
So
just
say
an unlock.
valile soccer.
Dala
Yeah.
sivalile.
Okay.
It's called a
Manje
smooth
manje
transition.
siqhubekela phambili ngenye into.
For whatever.
Okay.
Siya phambili. Sizoyithola into esifuna ukukhuluma ngayo and siyangena kuyo. But like
And now
yeah,
we're speaking Zulu.
it is very alarming
Yeah,
because
your
the
Zulu is
spike
terrible, my
went
friends.
all the way up, and it's quite alarming because not only is it in Gauteng, but they're like hotspots where
That's my biggest challenge.
Because sex is now a trade.
Guys, I live in Bram and Bram is one of the hotspots.
Bram is number 1.
What's a lango pram? Till this day.
your face.
I'm glad I can jolly
Your
ba.
face.
Now,
Guys, tlogelang bana.
I'm
And
glad
bana
that you're doing
tlogelang
it because-
bontatemogolo.
But let's talk about that. Are they
Yeah.
not supposed to be, focusing on studying? When did we get to prioritizing things like sex? We can't be having STIs, spiking in the country, especially in places where majority of the population there is young students that are in varsity, so that came to Joburg to study.
study.
When did we get to
Okay, man.
now deriving from the real cost of you coming to Joburg to now, doing all that?
Okay, if you want to open that can of worms, then
Let's
start,
open it.
Let's start here. When did you break your virginity?
17 and a half, getting into 18.
Okay, so kids in Bram, most of them are above 18, right?
Yeah.
And I get the sex part of it, because people do have sex out there.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
the STIs are due to not condomizing.
Exactly my point.
Is it prevention?
No, it's
Abstaining.
Abstaining.
abstaining is when you're not having sex at all.
Isn't that
They are not
celibacy?
protecting themselves.
What is it
So-
when you wear a condom? Guys, you see, we are part of the problem. That's why STIs are so freaking high.
No,
And
when you wear a condom, you
anything.
are protecting yourself. When you are abstaining, you actually
What if you're abstaining from
refraining from
unprotected
having.
sex?
Okay, also, let me school you on this, right?
Yeah,
PrEP is available for everybody.
but I think also that's the biggest challenge, right? Because you get to relax because you think that you're on PrEP,
And
you
you're with
cannot
somebody.
contract anything.
I am not done though.
Okay, right.
So you prep and
Yes.
then you condomize. Right. Bari budise di sekolong lo hore condom should be your friend. And in some cases you do trust your partner, and unfortunately your
Yeah.
partner is the one who
Trust.
it goes with trust as well. And
But how did you get to trusting the whole entire human being with your life?
then why are you dating? So
Don't you date with your entire life? Or what? When
I think he's part
Ojola
of-
ka di
Give
piece
it
job
transition.
nyana.
No, no.
Rona re jola ka pelo le
Bona,
moya.
What's
None
the
of these
problem,
feelings, there are
eh?
feelings
Problem
involved.
ke gore, I have so many countries planned that I need to visit, so I can't afford to risk my life.
That's what we say.
I need to make sure that I'm safe all the time,
Hey, yeah.
so I can live longer.
We're not saying you're not
So I
being
can
safe.
live the life.
We're not saying you are not being safe. But we are saying right now we are talking about things that are happening. The spike has happened. We
Yeah.
can't talk about, oh, you should have, you could have. It's something that's happened, And everybody has reasons as to how everything happened, So
But we can never justify the fact that the young kids are having unprotected sex.
Why are
And
kids
it's not
having
only
sex?
that. And it's not only that at
You guys are
stake.
not getting me. You guys are not
Get
getting
my
me.
chat also. It's not only that at stake. Imagine your parents know very well that they took you to varsity.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing is not only STIs, but also there's a child, the whole entire human being involved. Now that messes up with your studies.
Are we seriously going to play dumb right now?
No, we're not
Because-
playing dumb.
wait.
We're stating facts.
No, right now the conversation sounds like we are trying to play it damn, like we don't really know these things happen. First of all, when
They
you're in high
happen.
school, we
But
know
no,
there's
but
teenage
at the
pregnancy
deal.
happening. You know, that is why the sex conversation is open from school
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you
Wait. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Nah. Are we then saying
No.
these kids
No, we're not saying
are they
these
getting
kids.
STIs?
No, he's
Eyes-
accepting that this
No, are
things
they
are
getting
happening.
STIs from their
Yes.
peers?
They what?
Their peers.
I mean, STIs do not have an age.
Oh,
No,
in
but-
Brum, no, in
Target
Brum, there's
or an age.
There's a lot
Bolela
happening.
gore, ho na le motho o na le 19 o busy.
Can I tell you that in
Marabon,
Brum,
it can be a person that's 19 busy with somebody that is 20, 30,
That's what
40,
I'm
whatever.
saying.
But the 19-year-old is also dating another 19-year-old,
Who's
contracted
dating
from there,
another.
and then like
Like
it's a
Tlhaloganya.
pattern. This thing is a strain. Or
True.
the reason why I'm having this conversation with you right now is so that people know Lohore. There's nothing you can change about it. The spike is already up. The best thing
Yeah.
you can do for yourself is to protect yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Because right now, what is it going to help talking about something we cannot change? These are stats that have been printed, verified. It's something that's happening. The only thing you can do right now is to protect yourself. Be vigilant. Be wary.
yeah, but I feel like, as public figures, especially being in this platform,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell that we're not going to talk about it because that we need to reprimand these kids. We have a bigger responsibility in the society to make sure that we build the future leaders of tomorrow. So if we're going to go with the fact that it's happening, yes, it's
Just
happening, we're not
accept
refusing
it.
that, but also we're not going to accept that.
We don't
And
have
I've-
to accept it.
We're not
but
accepting
who are
it.
we to accept it? The
Because-
best we can do is say, love yourself.
Exactly. I'm
That's
not
it.
saying, kids,
Now it's a better chat.
why are you doing this? Kids, why this? Why that?
But you can also
These
say
conversations
that
have also
kids need
been
to be
had.
reprimanded.
Okay, let's have this conversation right now. Let's look at all the kids and say, do not have sex, and let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, they're going to go off.
Because 17 and a half years, others are...
When I was that age, I'm a late bloomer. Negele parina.
Yes.
Like I played with
Kind of maybe
boys.
spring
sports.
spring onion
Wa
game.
tlhaloganya. So only when I was like 19.
Yeah.
And I felt
Yeah.
like I had to. And when I did, it was the worst experience ever. There's nothing there, kids.
You broke your virginity at
Scared.
19,
Yeah, towards 20.
towards 20.
I wasn't
You-
always.
I don't relate to you.
When did
So,
you break your virginity?
can we talk about
When did you break your
When
virginity?
did you break your virginity?
When did you?
When did you break your virginity?
so like now I'm being a chastity, ne?
Okay.
If I read it for you, can we move on?
Yes.
Okay,
ASAP.
perfect. Ke kopa iPhone ya hao.
iPhone 8. Why are you saying Android?
No, I just wanted you to say iPhone 8. I have an iPhone.
You're coming
Okay.
for me.
Chastity, meaning. Chastity means a state or practice.
Chastity, oh.
Yes, a state or practice of refraining from extramarital or especially from all sexual intercourse. Can we move on now? Thank you.
Why the
Let's
fuck
talk
you
about
that
lying?
doesn't-
Why you always
That doesn't help
lying?
us, but it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
That's
I
fine.
thought-
Let's talk about the celebrities, though. Yes, Kanyim Kanyisa. What's popping in?
Can you-
Get that right first.
No, wait. Kanya.
Kanya.
Oh, Kanya.
Nkangisa.
Nkanyisa.
Nkangisa.
Shem. No, I'm not Zulu.
That's actually closer.
Well,
Kanya
I'm not closer, so
Kangisa.
I don't owe anyone a perfect
Yeah, perfect.
closer.
Anyway, in other news, she
Yeah,
welcomed
Kanya.
a healthy baby boy.
Welcome. She's not pregnant.
No, so the
She
pregnancy
was
was
pregnant.
she
She
was
was.
pregnant,
Oh.
but when the cover or the baby bump was revealed to everybody, she had already given birth.
King Wana J Molly.
No, Desmond.
Desmond 2.
No, wait.
Desmond 2.
I thought you were saying Desmond 2. I knew that you were going to say
I was
Desmond
like,
2.
J Molly. Guys, I'm
like
scared
a
of
duty
Molly.
like-
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I love the fact that we gave our producer a microphone,
microphone,
just
thank
to make
you.
sure that this conversation goes in the right direction.
But yes.
Big shout out to you, producer.
So she already gave birth.
Yeah.
The daddy,
Yeah,
the baby
Desmond
daddy
Williams.
is Desmond.
Yeah,
I
Williams.
thought, I thought it was J Molly.
No.
Who's Desmond? Someone show me Desmond.
So with the J Molly thingy,
You'll see Desmond here. Don't forget, Annie. I'm a professional. Desmond.
Okay, right now
With
it's fine. Now
Jamie,
watch
she
it.
dated Jamie when she was like 36 years old, and Jamie was like 19-year-old.
And that was predatory. If you think
Literally.
if it was a man, the conversations would be different.
True.
Wait, how
Absolutely.
old is Kanya?
As
I don't know
she,
now.
she was 36.
She was 36
3,
back then.
4 years ago.
So probably she's like 38 now.
She's
if not
touching
39
40.
to 40.
Who? Kanya.
Yo, jeans.
No, but she takes good care of herself.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
she
no, she
does.
does.
And I'm
Because
glad also that she's gonna be a responsible mother. There was a
Absolutely.
situation that I didn't like back in the days. The limelight entertainment industry got to her. I remember very well. She was
No,
once
guys, she's
caught.
35 this year.
35.
La Maga's
Is
36.
she?
Can join.
Yes.
Yeah, 35.
You're fired.
But can I just
My
stress
bad.
that the baby bump also
Yeah.
had abs?
Abs, honey.
What?
I'm talking about abs.
Child, where,
Can I be like that when I fall
where was
pregnant?
I when all of this was happening?
Can I just be like that? But yeah, she did also share that, this is like the perfect time for her to have a baby because, she's traveled, she's done everything that she wanted to do. And this is just the perfect time for her to just, settle and have a baby. Personally, I'm very happy about this because like I told you, I love Kanya. From the first moment when I saw her on TV, how she is, the characters that she embodied, they just spoke to me and I understood her. She's a free spirit. She's all about having fun and the positivity that comes from just watching her, the aura, like just get it. So this for me is like another happy moment where like, yay, one of my favorites has a baby.
I learned how you beautifying everything about
But that's
her.
my fear. Like, I should probably have a baby now.
We do need to have a
'Cause-
baby.
I mean,
No,
when
no,
I'm
no, no,
70,
no. At some point, you're gonna have to.
if I have a baby at 35, I can live 70.
Roshuta
When I got
dot
to only
trends
35.
podcast to go Paris. Wait a man.
Fuck them kids.
First of all, na I go floor 3. So
What's floor 3?
30 years.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
So if I was by the 3rd floor, I would be shaking in my boots because
No. I'm there, and I'm not
But
about to do that.
It's
Not
not
anytime
like
soon.
South African men are the best dads in the world, guys.
okay.
If you were to have a kid, you still live your best life. The person who'd suffer is the mother.
Are we saying it's all South African men?
Are we
I
gonna
can
talk about
all-
dads?
Guys, I'm not going to say 13.29%. Hey, man.
Hey, the daddy
If you're in
conversation.
your feelings and you're touched, you need to be a better daddy.
The daddy conversation is not something that I want to talk about now. Hey,
Daddy.
I have daddy issues.
I mean, you can be a daddy to
Daddy
somebody.
issues. I have mommy issues.
Jeez, is there such a thing?
There is such a thing.
Wait, guys, are we talking about like the actual ones? Because now I'm thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, daddy issues. Actual ones.
When I freaky, when I mommy
I'm joking. But yeah, ish.
But big shout out, man, to Kanye. And I loved how you were actually glorifying her.
Yeah, shut
There's
up.
always
That's
one
dope.
thing that is always gonna, be stuck in my mind is the fact that she was caught drinking and driving, and instead of humbling herself, all she could say is, "Do you know who I am?" You know, celebrities and
Ke
that,
bourgeois,
that
like
line.
dog.
Besides that,
Exactly. Hence I'm saying,
besides
I'm
that,
hoping that she's gonna be a responsible mother,
Hey,
and she
man.
has left that life behind so that she can,
I can be
a good mom
who
to
I
a child.
am.
So now,
And
Yeah.
I can be a mom. It's not one thing. Who I am in the streets,
But
that's
you also
me.
need to set a good example.
no,
to
I get
kids.
that. I get that.
Whose
but also
kids?
with what
Her
she
kids.
said,
Oh,
do
her
you
child.
know who I am? Ke kopa le nkeng di-shots tsa lona. Le nna I'm gonna drink a shot, ne?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Water.
this. Out ke shoto. Ke modimo.
Yeah, it's called
Water.
H2O.
Water.
H2O.
I feel like you could have
So-
sang the Tyler song.
This make me swear.
Yeah.
Make me harder.
But there's something also that we're missing here, guys. Our things. Because
Producer Nakilibu.
we need
Producer,
to be able to,
Rekopari,
highlight
pedal.
conversations when they're nice.
So,
Producer, sort us out. please.
Abukarabo.
with what
Le batla eng?
The
Re batla di-ping
pedal.
The
pong.
pedals, Sarina.
the ping pongers.
They should.
Fired.
Like podcast mo, ska wara. It's ska wara, ke podcast
But
mo.
what I
Say it
wanna-
loud. There's a bag there. There should be a bag there.
Karabo, right here.
Yeah.
That Louis Vuitton bag there.
The
I
Louis
love
Vuitton
it
black
when you
bag.
mimic. You make a podcasting. Don't worry, hey. Don't worry. Like, say whatever
So I was
that you
about
wanna
to say, what you just said about Kanya Lohore.
Yeah.
What she said to the cops is, do you know who I am? I am going to say the same thing. out of the three of us, there's one person who's
them.
capable of doing that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to mention a name. And if you
This
think...
is mine hot. Okay. This is
But-
Big Jizz. Continue.
Thanks. And if you think, if the name I'm going to call out, you
Yeah.
think the person is capable of saying that, you take a sip,
Okay.
right? Who is capable of saying, "Do you know who I am?" when they're being pulled over by cops because they were drinking and
Celebrity
drunk
edition.
and
No,
driving? No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One, two.
Do you think it's
Three.
Jess? Take your shots. Hold your glass if you wanna. If you think it's
I
Jess,
drink if I think a Jess is capable of saying that.
yes.
Jess is the most sweetest girl ever. Big Jess. I'm
Do
not
we-
gonna drink a shot.
Do
The
we-
most sweetest girl ever.
Do we think Dornesia is gonna be able to do that?
You freak out a lot, no.
Right?
I'm the only person who
Cops.
can pull that.
Depends on how drunk Denisha is.
I
But
never get.
can I tell you
super
that
drunk.
when he's drunk,
You never get super drunk.
No, I can have my producer
Okay.
attest to that.
Do you want to one day?
I wish I could.
Tomorrow?
I can't.
Oh,
I told you.
Next month, May.
the
In my
whole-
on my birthday, May.
what are we doing for your birthday? A getaway, Nyana?
Okay,
We are
absolutely.
shooting in Greece.
It's
I love it.
sure.
But do we think Magivano is capable of doing that?
Yep, I'll take a shot instead.
I'll finish this.
The way
drink.
this man is so
I'm gonna
capable.
finish it.
He
Am I-
cannot.
am I
There's
that
nothing else he
dramatic?
cannot do.
I'm gonna finish it.
Please.
Am I that dramatic?
You are not. I can not go with the le main character le kaofela.
Yeah.
But anywho, let's move on to another one. Ex Repo as well as is it Repo or Repo? Ex Repo as well as Sizokuthola.
No,
You
just
repossess. You don't repossess, right? Repo.
repo. Yeah. But also, there's no master pronunciation for as long as the spelling's correct.
Yeah, and it's
I
not
always
even
say-
our language.
I
Yeah.
always say it depends where you did your grade one.
Ish.
You know,
Yeah,
just
that's the
like
best
how
line there.
last week I said Jivion and everyone is like, nah, it's Givian. Okay, fine, it is Givian. Mara nago primary school ya kabarle. Bona, le me leo le
So
rally
let it
shit when
drapes.
go rally shit.
Which primary did you go to?
Huh?
Which primary did you go to?
Which primary school did I go to?
Yeah.
Ivory Park Primary School.
Oh, Ivory Park.
Where did you go?
Ivory Park Primary School.
Ivory.
Where did you go?
Okay.
Deep within the castle.
You don't wanna know.
Tell us.
Yo,
Where?
you don't wanna know.
Ramotante.
Mamela.
I'm asking.
Deep in the villages.
Alas
Farah. Deep in the villages.
What was the name of the primary school though?
Tuto kapil.
Mamitwa.
Mami.
I wasn't far.
Yeah.
I wasn't far. What
Good.
about you?
Actually went to two.
Tutu.
I think one of them was is it a water school?
Yeah. The first one, it was like grade R. So there's no one to look after me at home. And my
Yeah.
aunt was a teacher. So from like 4 to 5, I was just, Kippy's go out of something. It was go in Orlando. So
Yeah.
it's Shumang Primary.
Yeah.
But then obviously,
Okay.
I'm too smart for it, innit? Too smart for them, innit?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they took me to large school, Joshua Nadia.
I knew it.
Ah,
I thought it was gonna be
yeah.
a water
No,
school.
no.
What's a water school?
High school.
It makes sense. It makes sense because
Why?
Jess would go from English to Africans to Tswana to Zulu.
I
in
mean,
one sentence,
Jess
and I'm
did
like,
say-
yo.
Jess did say that she has an accent, and we get it. But
What's
back
my
to the matter.
accent?
at
I do not have an accent.
No, she doesn't have an accent, but she pulls couple of accents.
She has accents.
She has accents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Sizokuthola as well as Ex Ripper, right? As we know, both shows are presented by Xolanis,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
both Xolanis, as you're gonna see on screen right now, for me they look the same.
They really do.
I fail to distinguish between the two of them.
Sure. Like I could not tell the difference.
They have the same characteristics, but are
Face, dog. They have the same face.
So, because we have Xolani Khumalo as well as Xolani Maphanga.
But
And-
let's, for the sake of context, also try and explain them a bit so that we know who's who because they share the same name, right?
But my chat is, are we gonna know which Xolani
Yeah,
is
we'll
the
know based on the
Xolani?
show.
I'm
So that
even
other
gonna get
presenter-
confused when I have to talk about it.
You see,
I'm
so then just
confused.
tell us it's two
But based-
Xolanis and Siaktola.
Based on the show so that they've presented, basically we should be able to distinguish and differentiate between, the two colonies.
By all means.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna struggle with surnames, but tell me the surname of the clan who is presenting Ex Repo.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Xolani or
Xolani
Xolani or
Khumalo.
Is it
So
Khumalo?
wait, there's ex Repo and Sizoktola.
Sizoktola,
Yeah.
yes.
Taller.
The ex Repo guy is a bit chubby, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a bit dark.
Chubby.
Yes.
Is he dog?
I think so, yeah? No?
No. The Xolani Sizoktola, it's a bit darker than the ex-Repo one.
It does. Okay, I don't.
It doesn't
if
matter
it's
anyway.
really important to you, aware. What did they do?
So the Sizoktola Xolani is Xolani Khumalo, and the ex repo is Xolani Maphanga.
Maphanga.
So-
Okay, right. Now we know.
So
Let's have this chat.
Xolani,
No, Xolani
Xolani.
Xolani.
Yes.
So Xolani,
You are starting with your accent.
Sizoktola,
Xolani Sizoktola is
drugs.
Yeah, that's
He's like a cop,
Yeah.
He's a cop.
Yeah.
Yes.
drug cop. They need to make him the minister of SAPS.
Nah, I think he's fine with the job that he's doing because when he gets to be a minister,
He's gonna do the
he's gonna
same
be
shit.
the most corrupt person ever.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
so. I
wait,
think so.
guys.
Yeah.
The Xolani what you're talking about now, he's fired from the channel.
yes.
Sizoktola.
Because
Yeah,
it's
So
under
Sizoktola.
okay,
But
are we
yeah,
talking
no.
ex
trial.
Repo is back?
Remember, we have one
Ex-Repo
Xolani.
now is coming to replace Xolani that was being fired.
So
And
Repo
coming
is gonna
as
do both.
Xolani, who is now on the motion.
So Xolani ex Repo is gonna do Sizoktola.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's doing both of them.
Both of the shows, I think.
Because the one Xolani is undergoing a trial.
Yeah.
Ula, dilo tsa
But
mapodisa.
guys, no. Maybe we might also need to check on the internet. Xolani, who's doing Sizoktola, has been offered another show. He's coming back to TV, but not for Sizoktola.
Yes.
For a different show. Is it the same channel? Is it on Moja Love?
I think so.
Yeah,
Allegedly,
yeah.
but not too sure. But
He's
he's
been
been fired
offered.
from the show cause
Because
Of
somebody
murder.
died. Because
Yeah,
went
Yes.
to someone's house,
Yeah.
caught them.
I think it was
Then
Robert.
the bosses were like,
Yeah,
we're gonna
the
kill
guy
you.
who
Is
died,
that
right?
what
Yeah.
happened?
Robert.
Robert.
Shit.
But here's my chat, right?
But is he
Uh,
wrong?
Who?
Like, if he's selling drugs and I'm a drug hunter and I find him, and then you as a boss, you see and he dies, is it my fault that
it's
your
really
person
not,
got
it's really not
caught?
your
And also, I
fault.
felt like he was
It's
just
really
a
not your
presenter on the
fault.
show. Was he also
Like, I really
getting
like...
fiscal with the people that he was busting?
I mean, obviously, I can't say, hello there, do you have drugs in your house? I need to be like, yo, you get what I'm saying? So, how
But
is
this
it his fault?
intimidating and this getting fiscal. Was he getting fiscal?
I mean, I don't know nothing, but if you put your hands on me, you're going to get my hands on you.
All we're saying is that it all ended in someone dying at the end
And
of the
someone
day.
dying.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm not gonna empathy for criminals and thugs. I'm sorry, I know a lot of criminals and thugs. Even in my family, there's a lot of skibengas. Name. But name. But if you're gonna die doing your skibenga activities, R.I.P. cutie, I'm not gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
the world has lost a thug.
We move.
That's what the world lost. Let's move.
True. But here's my chat around the whole entire situation. Do you guys feel like Moja Love supported Xolani enough?
No, they were more worried about their image.
Their brand and image. And what do you think they could have done better? You know, considering that obviously what he was doing is it's God's job. The fact that you're going to bust drug dealers simply means that you are playing a part in saving the country, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think they could have done better to support him? Because everybody, and I'm asking this deliberately because everybody feels like the channel didn't support him at all. So how do you guys feel about that? And what do you think they could have done maybe?
There's nothing that they would have done, because whether we want to believe it or not, everyone is eating and benefiting from this said crime. If I, as Moja Love, I'm going to defend you,
Yeah.
it then means I'm against the people who know me, who know what I do. I may not be in it, but you're jeopardizing something. So if
One confusion.
I'm trying to listen also, but I'm like, please don't incriminate yourself.
But the way again, she's not a criminal as far as
No,
I know.
she's not. But
Yes, I
I'm
know.
trying to, follow the conversation. But the chat was,
Yeah.
do you guys feel like the channel supported or is supporting Xolani enough and him going through the trial after what happened on a show that a channel is involved in, because at the end of the day, they are the ones that were actually broadcasting it. So obviously there's a relationship between Moja Love and Xolani. So are they supporting him enough through his trial, basically with an incident that took place on a show that they air?
So here's the thing. It's not like the channel was not also held accountable for what happened.
It's not. That's my chat. Okay.
If it wasn't for the show, none of this would have happened, right?
True.
And I'm not saying the channel is not supporting Xolani. They are the best way. They know how to, right? But for now, kind of feel like it's not enough. Maybe I'm just basing this off of a person that's looking at everything from the forefront.
Yeah.
And I'm not really analyzing it from
I
the
think
background.
also it comes from a place where we don't even know shit what's going on in the background.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
So
saying.
we are
So,
talking about the things
yeah.
that we are seeing in the foreground, right? And now that we're talking about Xolani being offered another show, that's where I am convinced that there is support there. Because if the show was offered to Xolani and Xolani was like, I don't want this show because you guys are
Yeah,
not
you guys
supporting me.
didn't
But are we
Stick
even
up
sure
then.
if the show will play on Moja Love? What I know
Doesn't have
is
to.
what I know is he has an upcoming show, or he has a show in the pipeline. What I'm not sure of is where exactly will the show be playing. If it's playing on Moja Love, then good. You know, are they offering all the support that they can possibly offer? Is it gonna be playing there? Maybe our producer will sort out that
We'll
part
sort
of
that
life.
out. But
Yeah.
the thing is, guys, at the end of the day, Moja Love
Yeah.
is a business. And businesses
The
don't
show must go
care a
on.
damn.
Aye, boo.
You can resign now, tomorrow.
Someone
Every
is
place.
pissing
Post
you.
is out for your job.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So,
the show goes
were
on.
they willing to sacrifice all of Moja Love for Xolani? Now it becomes a thing of business versus integrity. And
But
those
also, it's a
things
talent
don't
that
mix.
they groomed, because if you follow the story of Xolani, he didn't only start as a presenter on Sizokuthola. Xolani has been involved in the background on X Repo. Then at some point he presented it with the other Xolani. Then later he was actually given his own show.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This Xolani thing is confusing the fuck
No,
out
I
of me.
think I think you're just getting it wrong.
Who?
There's
Me?
there's an X repo and there's the Zoktola.
Yeah.
Those are two different shows.
I know. You know what's my chat here? My chat is Xolani has been with Moja Love for like forever, in a sense that before presenting the show that got him into hot water, he was involved with Moja Love before on X Repo together. The two Xolanis at some point they did that show together. He was also involved in the behind the scene of X Repo. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So basically what I'm trying to say is, as much as I know that it might be confusing because it's two Xolanis, so let me put it in a simplest way so that we can understand.
Why does our Bitzakadise name? But continue.
Okay, right. Both of the Xolanis has been involved in X Repo, and they've been involved in a lot of
Exactly.
behind the scene work for Moja Love for some time. So a lot of us expected that the support,
loyalty,
yes, was gonna be visible. That's my
Amen.
chat.
There are no friends in the industry.
But then, if that's the case, we work in a very vile industry because, wow.
Anyway, speaking of vile industries, the industry is not as vile because our very own Pearl Thusi decided to share with everybody her other talent, which is DJ.
Can I give Pearl Thusi a heart? A
No
heart?
cap.
A heart? A heart? A heart?
Even though most DJs would not be pleased about this, because
Yeah.
everyone just seems to want to be a DJ for no reason.
But also
But I'm happy
the cheese is too big. We can all eat.
because
Why
we
is it that
all
we're gonna
have a different taste in music.
two? Why is it that we're gonna have a problem when someone enters our territory?
Wait, ulala.
I'm a piano. The biggest genre in the world.
Don't worry, I'll play hip hop. I got you. I'll play hip
Hip
hop.
Call
hop
me again.
artist.
I'll
Do you
play
know-
hip hop.
Okay, right. We're gonna have the chat. Ne? There's a very important chat that I want us to have, but let's finish with Peltu so that we can jump into that. So, how do you guys feel about people bashing Peltusi for getting into DJ?
They're
Let's start with
hating.
you.
What are people? Who are those people?
They are hating.
Yeah, they're
'Cause,
hating. But how
I
do you
mean-
feel generally about her move into getting into DJing?
I feel like it's about damn time.
It is because she
Why?
also did share with everybody that it's something she's been wanting to do. You know, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
if
and
I
she's
recall,
partied a lot. She's
think
partied enough.
if I remember correctly, she
knows.
said it may have been over 10 years or 10 years in the making. And finally, she's doing what she wants to do. And I think that's the most important thing about you as a person, right?
individual,
You
yeah.
know, you do you. Because obviously, you did say yesterday, last week, that people, whether you do good or bad, people will always find something.
They'll talk. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
I were to say, you know what, I'm a hip hop artist, but let me hop on that pianos, it would be a problem.
It will
Why?
be a problem.
But it shouldn't be a problem. And I don't want us to have that conversation because the last time you and I spoke last year, you agreed that you're going to collaborate with me on an Amapiano song.
I can't even dance, chef.
No, the Levitator will teach you, the Nasia rather. Yeah, nah. You're rebranding every year. That's a thing. That's a thing.
Like
But,
digging-
okay,
Because
right.
I'm always shedding the loser in me. Every now and again, you must bring out the winner in you.
Did you say shedding? Because when you
It's
said shedding, I am thinking
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion.
What do
She's
you
a
think about
snake,
the Peltier?
right? She's a snake, honey.
What do you think about the Peltier situation?
I love it.
Love
I
it.
am all for it. You know, when I saw it, I was like, it's about time. It's about goddamn time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know? And she had fun from the pictures and the videos that I've seen. She is having fun with it. You know?
And-
And that's very important because if you are sharing music and you're enjoying the music that you are sharing with people, that's what makes everything even more fun.
Very true. I'll tell you, I'm not really surprised, eh? I've attended so many events. I've seen Peltier having the time of her life, mostly with a lot of DJs. She would even MC for them voluntarily. So when I saw this move, I was like, God damn, you know, it's about them time. And more than anything, also, if you can eat from that particular shit, then why not?
Then fuck it up.
It's all about, you know, filling your back.
And then
filling your bank.
maybe it's not something she decided like last month. We don't know in the background. She's
Like I
been
said.
getting lessons. She's
Like I
been.
said, she said she has been meaning to do this for years.
Like someone who's preparing.
a time. Also, wait, like.
Someone who's
konje-
preparing to DJ.
How?
Yeah, just like exposing like that. Anyway, let's move on.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah,
Kabani
yeah.
knows it's about Kenya ko spotong. This is the part where we get to rate all the shows that are new and upcoming and
Yeah,
are
yeah,
like
yeah.
on our screens. Let's start with Youngins. Let's give
Before
it a
we
rate.
continue,
Yes.
Yeah.
I got feedback that I'm being too honest.
About?
The things I say.
But this is reality. You gotta be honest.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
This is reality.
I-
as much as it's a podcast, but it also
But
profiles
they're
you as
saying
an
I need
artist.
to like try sugar coating
Don't.
and
The shit, the shit. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything
get
here.
it shit in malume. I'm not drinking with you guys.
so yes.
Yeah, let's
yes,
rate the shows.
back. Youngins. I am giving it an absolute flames.
Hot for me.
Absolutely super, 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 super hot. Why are
Hot
you
for
giving
me.
a no cap?
Because it's hot. If I say cap, it means cap is bad.
Uh,
this
Oh,
is
cap
bad.
is bad.
This is no cap.
This is no cap.
That's why
Re bose nigga.
that's why nna ke batla le gore o introduce hape to hip hop because e yona o irang mona ke understand.
No, when I say it's cap, it means BS. If it's no cap, it's lit.
Okay.
Yes. So that was Young, and then we have Black Ink.
Black
have
Ink, I've
not
watched
watched
2 episodes. I love the storyline though.
Wait.
It's beautiful.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's red ink,
Red Ink.
Oh,
sorry.
Red Ink.
not black ink.
Ah,
What
when are you a
the ink-
producer?
I told you guys that I'm wearing black.
You are a producer for a reason,
And I am
and I love
black.
the fact that you know that you're producing yet to
Thank
be
you.
the
He was
biggest show
about
in the
to
country.
fry us.
Yes,
No,
Red
but
Ink,
then you know what?
everyone.
One thing that I love about our producer,
Yeah.
he knows that he has a mandate of producing yet to be the biggest show in the country.
Did you hear that?
I love the corrections
Listen.
there and
Did
there.
you hear that? Our
Big shout out,
producer
big
has
shout
a
out, big
what?
shout out, big shout out,
A mandate.
big shout out, big
Zehua.
shout out.
The tables
Okay, right.
have turned. Next show.
Red. It's red. What? Red ink.
Red
Ink.
Red
Okay,
Ink.
2 episodes in for me, and I love how the show. The storyline is beautiful, but it's a familiar storyline, man.
How is it?
I want something that that is going to put me a bit on an edge.
I don't read, but there's a book about it.
Is there a book?
Producer?
Well, I'm not too sure there's a book, but I know for a fact that there's a journalist trying to go into being a PR, which is like a publicist, into the whole thing.
So it's not a reality show.
No. It's a
not.
drama series.
Okay, I'm
The
gonna watch
drama
it.
series,
Next
yes.
show.
Yeah, check it out.
For me,
Check it out.
And it's good.
But
And
it's
the
hot.
next-
It's hot.
And the next one. I mean, it's not gonna Shimani. Why he did that? Shimani. But it's called Chocolate Boys.
Ooh,
Ah!
honey.
I haven't watched
Hot.
it. I
I've watched one. It's one episode in, and
Yeah,
I
it's
watched
one
it.
episode in.
and
And it's boys stripping.
Yes, it's a good show though.
no, I'm giving it that because I've been to a strip club before. Oh my god.
It's a good.
Can I
boy
tell you something,
stripping.
right?
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying it's a really good show.
Yeah.
I love stories that are not told enough on television, right? So it's basically a male version of This Body Works for Me.
Absolutely.
So they get to
But
profile.
do they do porn? No.
No,
They're just strippers.
no, it's just strippers.
No. But thing is,
It
they haven't
relates.
really unpacked some of their layers. But
Yeah.
It's
I think
only
that
one
they
episode.
do. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they do because all the ladies on This Body Works for Me, most of them are on OnlyFans. Most of them, I've actually seen them on Twitter as well. I've seen their content as well. So I feel like they are yet to, expose other layers of themselves to us. So definitely, yeah, they have a hand in doing something. There's one gentleman actually that I know from there who does porn. So I can assure you that most of them do porn.
And also, there's another gentleman that does Skim Sam, who's a popular show.
So
popular
Skim
show
wasn't really
in-
paying him enough for him to go do
Maybe he did
for
it
him to go
before.
strip. No, he's still doing. He did say that I've been on Skim Sam, and
I
this is what
heard-
I'm
I
also
heard.
doing. So he's dabbling
And
into.
he's still on
But
Skim
Mina-
Sam now, till today.
Till
Till
today.
today.
Yeah.
Eh, go raro Skim Sam, ga mo pateli enough.
Hey, wait, nah. Hey, wait, nah.
Allegedly.
multiple things. What are
Allegedly.
enough?
No,
Guys, for
I'm
me-
multi-talented. Don't confuse the two, please. I
I'm
do.
giving
I
it
dabble into a lot of things because
this
I'm
medium
multi-talented. He's doing that because what's the reaper? How? Okay, pictures. I'll continue.
But above all of that, for me, I'm just giving it this because if you
Yeah,
guys are saying
it's
it's the male
hard,
version
though.
of This Body Works for Me, then it works. But unfortunately, we've come to the end.
No,
of-
the fuck. Wait, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm giving it this.
Yeah.
How about hot enough?
Nje.
And there's also something about
Uba Bonina.
men, like a group of men orchestrating choreography. That gives me the ick, just a bit. Like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I don't like that, But I've never been to a male strip club. But yeah, the guys are mid.
Have you been
the
to a
routines are
strip club
mid.
generally though?
Yeah, I've been to a strip club,
Yeah, I've
saw
also been to one.
vagina, and I was like, ugh.
Ah. Anything else that we're leaving behind before it
Wait.
closes?
So my take is, how do you guys feel about Mini Tlamini being
We
on
have
the
5
roast?
minutes because remember the studio kind of took 30 minutes of our time.
Yeah, I know.
Just to repay us back, We have 5
We're
minutes.
already out of time.
I'm
But
just
if we still have
saying-
time,
Many. Yeah,
We
yeah.
Mini
have-
Tlamini
Do
being
we
on
have
the
time?
roast.
Let's
roast.
confirm.
Do you think
Brother,
they're going to
we
be
have time.
roasting her
We don't.
or not?
Isn't it the
with
second
the
time?
mini roast.
It's going to touch
It'll
on
be
the husband
interesting.
and the thingy and the child.
Yeah, but what else?
Yeah, and what else? That's the thing.
Mini is hot.
She is really
But
hot.
besides that, what has she done in the industry except for
lot.
being married to Quentin?
A lot.
Soccer.
Yeah, no, she's been
Soccer,
on soccer
acting,
shows.
presenting. You
Yeah.
just choose to not see it because right now she's
No, no,
back.
no.
Gave us- There's a show that's
Excuse-moi.
currently playing on Mzansi Magic, right?
The most boring show ever.
Which is
I
it?
know that show.
And we
You
have
are a
come
problem.
to the end of the
You
show.
are a problem.
Thank you so much for being tuned in onto the second episode of Dot Trends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Share the link with your friends. See you next Wednesday.
And we can never stress the fact that they need to
it's
subscribe.
all
They
love.
need to subscribe because our views are more than our subscribers. So our subscribers need to
Oh
be
my
better.
god! This is where I told you that he has main character syndrome. This
No,
is
I'm
where
just
it
saying
comes
it.
from.
They need to subscribe more.
All right, this is where we mark the end of the second episode. See you again next time, same place.
Boom, boom, boom,
Same
boom.
time.
Akisa Luna. Period. I'm done.